of the Angular applications. So first class we are learn about the how to configure VS Code and so backend for the web API. Today we will starts in the Visual Studio and SQL servers. And last class we learn how to create the first project in the Angular using VS Studio editors. Today we are going to the second class. There we are discussing further for next step. So as you know that Angular is the client application, and the backend we will use the web API. So for today we will create the project web API. Web API. We will give the name it like code blog or blog code blog dot API. So let me open my Visual Studio first. There while this is open, so yesterday we have created two folder, right? In the Angular learning sections here, Angular blog application, one is the API. So right now this folder is the input and second is the UI. So yesterday we created this one blog code. So blog code, this the name gift we should give the blog code API. Okay, and in this first we will create two model. One is the category, another is the blog post. So let me check it's opening. Yes, now create. So Shobha and both Archana, you both are aware about the web API, right? And Visual Studio, so no any problem.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So just here, I am using the Visual Studio 2022. So I just search web API. So it's come ASP.NET Core web API, and just I click select this one and hit on the next. And here we need to give the complete path. So just select. Sorry. Just let me copy this one path. Here I give this one, and the project name we have already decided this one. Okay, now I am hit the next button. Leave everything as it is. .NET 8 is the long-term support, and then hit on create button.
So when we use this one, enable container support, it's for
Container a container is like that cloud supporting things, but generally we don't use this one. You see here enable container OS Linux is the right now container support in the Linux operating systems. So Microsoft default given the Linux operating system option.
okay.
So here yes I come no this one's yes. So this project structure like this one dependency I think you already know when you add any new package or a default package which required, that is the Microsoft imported. Then is the controller default project given. First is the properties, that in the properties folders there is the launch setting .json file. They have given the project setting like that project application URL or port number, other things are decided here. Then is the controller folder. This is the default, we will not use it. This application setting, that is the very important settings. Then not require this one. Program.cs file, it is again very important files. It is the yesterday you mentioned,
So
Archana.
what's the No, I'm asking like what it's a you have selected 8 version, right?
Yes, yes, .NET 8.
So so in this startup.cs is not there, huh? Only program.cs is there.
Yes, yes, correct. I think from 6 only. .NET 6 only they are not supporting a start class. Program.cs class is supported. Just logic is same. If you see here, this one app in the start.cs class there are separate class, two method, one for the app and another for the service injection, right? So in the same file they have divided two part. Above this line we can insert the services, and below this one we can insert the our pipelines, authentication, authorizations, and other cookies details you will set up. Okay, now I'm moving the next, and this is the model class. It is the default. So now this is the means you are already aware. So now I am let create the one folder here known as the model folder. So just right click. Okay, and in this we will use the one domain model. So we create the one domain folder, and here I will add the one the category class known as the category.cs, and in this I am adding the three properties. One is the id, prop id. I am using the GUID, and it is the id. It is the string, then it is the name, and the URL handle. URL handle. Just I am taking three field: id, name, and URL. So these two will be come from the Angular API app or application, and this will be auto generated. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Now next step is the how to create table in the SQL servers. So these things I need to create one data folder. There we need to create the application DB context. Any dot, you just stop me and ask. This is the very initial step we are discussing. So just I am creating one data, and data I will create one the application DB context. This is the just naming convention. You can give any name. Context.cs. Okay. I think it's why it's not 100% man for me. My skin is clear visible to you guys, or anything issue are you facing?
It is clear.
Clear. Archana, for you also,
Mm.
right?
Yes, it's clear.
So before this we need to add or install two nuggets packet. So let me, we need to install this one, Microsoft Entity Framework Code.SQL Server, and is the tool. So how we install? Just go to the tool, sorry, nugget package one other, and go to the browser and just enter here I am already using, so it's coming for me. So I select this one, Microsoft, just match the name, Microsoft.entity framework core.sql server, and select all. And just I am taking this one, or if you can't, you can select the as per compatibility. Either we can select the 8 versions, 8 latest, or this one. If we think in any issue fail, then that time will be rollback. Right now I am taking latest one only. Okay, so let it installs. I click apply, accept. Now another one is the SQL table. Sorry, yes, my bad. It's come tools, and again I am selecting this one. So sorry, my bad. So now I come to the, I install 2 package, and that package name is the Microsoft entity framework core.sql server, and second one is the Microsoft.entity framework core.tools. Now I am in the application DB context class. There you need to configure some. So one is the DB context. Sorry, DB context. DB context. Context. It should come. It is coming from using Microsoft entity dot framework course. So it's come. Now we need to create the constructor. The CTOR, and here we need to define some inject the DB context option. So we need to write DB context option, options, and then define the base options. Okay, just you can you should remember this is the structure of this. Okay, and if you have the multiple DB context, that time what we need to do, just you need to provide the here name. Later we will create one more auth DB context when you configure the, we will configure the JWT token for authentication authorization. That time we will provide here this name. Right now I am leaving the as empty. We need to provide this one that time, but right now we have one DB context, that's why I am leaving it. Okay, now we need to inject here DB sets. So for this, again create one property. It is the type will be DB set. DB sets, give the here model name. So what is the our model name? One is the category. So just give the category, and name will be become, just both guys please here look that one how I am giving this name. And for the for the second one also I give the blog. We did not create second one blog post. Okay, so leave it right now. I am giving one only category. Okay, any doubt till now?
No.
Okay, Now I run the migrations. So how we will run the migration? Just go to the tools and go to the manage package console here. But before that one, we need to provide the connection string. So where I need to give the connection string in the JSON file, app setting JSON file. So sometime interviewer asks this question, how you configure the connection string. So just here I am giving the connection string, it's coming defaults, and here you give the name is the blog code connection string, and then give the server name. So server, I am giving dot here, just like database. Just make sure pronunciation of the word should not change, it will be correct, and give the name of the just like blog code db, or we can give any full meaningful name as per your requirement. Then we need to give the trust server certificate equal to true. Then you give the trusted underscore connection. So trusted underscore connection equal to also true. Okay, so any doubt here, guys?
No, so we are creating through these classes. We are creating a table in database, right?
Right, right.
Code first.
Yeah, yeah, code first approach. And we are using the .NET Core.
Okay.
Okay. So connection is come, and also let me open the SQL server here. I am using the 9. Sorry. So now I am going the console applications. Here I need to write the add migrations.
सर एक डाउट
Yes,
है कोड फर्स्ट अप्रोच में जैसे आपने डीबी कंटेक्स्ट में कंटेक्स्ट क्लास इनहेरिट की राइट
right, right.
एंड आपने मैनुअल क्लास बनाई कैटेगरी डॉट सी एस आफ्टर दैट कैटेगरी नेम से डेटाबेस में टेबल बन जाएगी राइट
Correct, correct.
बट अगर हम डेटाबेस फर्स्ट अप्रोच लेंगे देन ये जो डीबी कंटेक्ट है उसमें हमें ये मेंशन करना पड़ेगा ऑटोमेटिक जनरेट हो जाएगी
No, no, we need to mention. We need to mapping it. What is the table name and the database? So everything should be matched. Then you will able to get the data. Otherwise, it will be not allowed or give error.
ओके
And suppose that's category name table in available in your database. So when you run the migration command, it will be not create new table. It will be give an error. So table is already exist. Okay.
ओके
No worries. Microsoft has a strong team for handling all the thing. What you think? Every or I or every guys, it is possible because Microsoft has more than 1000 team is doing this type of R&D. What will be the next? What will the issue will become when user or any client will be this one, this one? Just right now, no database is available with this name. What we given in the connection string blog code DB. So now I am running the here. Add migrations, and it give the initial migration, or just hit Keep the header records. If no any error, then build succeeded. First it build, checking is there any error in the application. If not, then it's created the migration files. If any issue, then it's give the build error. So it will taking some time. Yes. First
सर
it's
मुझे still doubt है, having doubt in
yes,
this.
yes,
Like,
yes.
uh, just like my question is like, currently we are using this one code first approach. So you created manually application DB context file, right?
Right.
And class file uh, with the same name, table will be generated in database. So my question is like, when we follow this one database approach, at that time we need uh, means in the same way we need to create application DB context manually.
Right. If you not
Okay.
create, then how you will get the
uh,
data?
how it,
if
so
if
this one
if
line
you
number
will use the
13.
entity framework, if you will use the
Mm,
ADO.NET, that time no
mhm,
need to do, just you write the ADO.NET is also possible here. You just write the connection, everything, open
mm,
connection, close connection, everything same. But if you follow the entity framework database approach, you need to define, first to define the model, everything,
mhm.
then it will work, otherwise it will not work. So just give allow me some I think half an hour, then your answer will be your
Okay.
questions. So why it's giving errors? It's giving the errors. I did not in sorry guys, I did not intercept in the program.cs class. So first I need to call this connection string under the program.cs, inject it. So how we need to inject it? So just let me go to the program.cs, builder dot services dot add db context, sorry, db context, and it is the name of the application, db context, and then options, and it goes to then you write the void is equal to sorry yes, options dot use SQL server, use SQL. Just I am taking some time for remembering guys, sorry, that SQL server dot use SQL servers under this one builder dot configuration, get the configurations, and then we need to get the connection string, and here we need to pass the key name. What is the key name? One block two. Okay. And what is the connection name here? This is our connection. And just yes, yes, get the connection string. I think yes, we are good now. Let me try again. DB context unable to resolve the service entity. Yes. So migration is created. You see here, it's give the first one folder will is created, migration folder. And here two file is created, initial migration name, and it is the synapse application db context model dot synapse, this files. Here you define the other details just like barcode API model dot domain dot category ID unique identifier name and varchar URL handle and varchar details. Okay. Other file is also the table structure. So now close this one. Now run the update database. So just I hit the enter buttons. So once it's successful, then one table is created. Hope in the connection string we don't have any spelling mistake. Yes, I think something is done. Not found. Okay, why? I need to give complete name. It should work, man. Connection instance occurring SQL was not found, was not accessible. Verify the instance name, correct SQL server configurations, remote. Okay. Let me then here give the name server. Your server name is the correct. Server name is the correct. Again, CRVR server name equal to this one. Database is this one. So that is fine. Trust server certificate. Trust server certificate to true and trusted connection true. Now let me run more one more times. It should take with dot only, that's why. Oh my god, I have even given the comma. Sorry, it's my bad. It will be again break. Correct. Yes. Now it's run the successfuls. Now let me share or refresh the database again, and then you see it's coming, right? So one table is come and it is the blank. It is that no blank, no any data. Okay. So now we will follow the we will create one create method or get category methods. Create category API, and one is the get get all or yeah get category get all categories. So yesterday, Archana, you mentioned we need to follow the repository pattern, design pattern. So yes, so we are going to
Yes.
the implement the repository design pattern. It is the common use design pattern. So how you create the repository design pattern? Any idea, guys?
Yes, I worked and I also created, but currently I forget. Actually, since last 15 months, I'm working on legacy, so currently I forget.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we need to add a class,
Subha, have you
mandatory
any idea?
class or class.
Yeah, we need to add one folder with the name repository, and we need to add a class in the repository with the name of that same name with the controller name. So we can call the repository from sorry control in the controller. We will give the action method, and same with the same name we will give the repository name, and we will write the functionality in the repository.
Okay. Okay, so it will be similar kind of thing. I am also going. Implementation. Yes, spelling is correct. Here Yes, hope recording is yes continue. Okay. So now first I have added one folder repositories, and then two folder created. One is the interface there, just was mentioning, and again what for the implementations. So first I create one, go to the class, it will be the interface. So I category repo jet, just copy category repository and hit on the add buttons, and then here I will create one methods for the task category, and then create category, and once you get the model down model, I give in this one category. Now second one I will add the task I enumerable category list get all categories. Okay, right now I am adding two methods. Now going to the implementation folder, right click and add class, just give the name repository or remove I and click on add button, and here I will inherit the repository category, I category repository, and it is giving the errors. And why it is giving the error? We need to implement it. So just giving implement the interface. So I implement it. Okay. Till now, guys, have you any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So first I am going to the uh, uh, write the code for the create category, but for before that one we need to inject application db context under constructor of category repository. So first let me create the constructor. I create the constructor, then I need to write the application db context and give the name db context or anything else, it's on depend on you guys. db context, and then context, and how we will inject it, any area private read only application db context and give the db context, and just I am following the underscore this now. Then this goes to this. So now it's initialize, our db context is the initialize. Now how we will write the code for the insert the record? Archana, any idea here? You can suggest me what code I should write.
Uh, just like we can create a object of a class, and after that, uh, just like object dot id, and then we will provide some value on that field, and after that, add we use.
Okay, so object of the db context already created, so I write underscore db
Yeah.
context dot category dot add. I will use async, and then the domain of name, domain is the category, and then we need to write here wait, await keyword, so its sync will become here automatically. After then what we need to write?
Yeah, it's written.
not save changes. First you need to just
Great.
add
Yes, yes, seconds.
add the under the memory, then we save changes, and it's providing, but I will use the async keyword. And again here what I need to write, await keyword, and then I return the only category.
So please explain async and await also. I forgot.
Yes. Okay, Subha, have you any idea about this one, or you forget?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so as if I talk about the normal difference, is that just like if you use the normal add, what will happen, that time compiler need to wait that action of the methods, or sync will be not or block the thread or stop it. Just if we have to perform another option, you can go for this. Once this task will be completed, that time it will be completed. So this is the major difference between sync or async. Okay, Arjuna,
Yes.
that is the main concept of this one. If you want to more detail, later we will discuss. So now we have completed the create category. Okay, now let me go to the latest topics. Now what we need to do, now we need to go to the controller. So I need to add one controller with name of the category. So let me go to the right click, right click controller. So here which API we need to controller we need to select. There are one is controller under MVC and one controller under API. So which one?
API one.
Yes,
API controller.
yes. So I am selecting APIs and select the empty one and hit on add button. So they are asking for the name. Just I am giving the category. Okay. And so just this is the default code is coming with the route is the API controller name, which is the class. Now we need to create one method here. So first I am going to the create the constructor. Why, sir, are you going to create first constructor? Because I need to inject here service, or we can say the application, yes, services here only. So how can we do inject the service here? Same way how you inject the our application DB context, where the under the repository I will inject here interface. Which interface I will inject here? The I category. Give the category repository. And again here what you will do, private read only, and give the I category interface, give the name. Just I am copying this one and I am using underscores. Just is it is the naming convention, it will be you are free how you are following, so no problem. Now our interface is the injected or service is injected. Now what I have to do, now I have to create the here API. So how I need to create? Public async task I action result, and then create category, and here I need to take the parameter. Okay, which parameter I want. If I want to create the category, it is taking the two parameter. One is the name and second one is the URL handle. So this will be come from the body, right? So first we need to create one the DTO. So why you want to create the DTO, sir? You have already created the model. So this model is mainly used for the table structuring, right? Managing the tables. But for the client, we will use the DTO. Might be we have some extra parameters you need to do for the business logic implementation and other stuffs. So we cannot change in the main tables, which we can known as the domain table. So for this, just I go to the model folders, and here I am creating the one DTO, so that our DTO is the separate and domain model is the separate. So let me create the DTO, and here I need to give the, what is the name we can give the, we can give the create category request, because we are requesting. So request.cs, request DTO, just give the DTO.cs, or we can give name anything else. It's all depend on you guys. And just we require two properties here. One is the name and another is the URL handles. Okay, any doubt till now? And I am here, right? From body, and I am the create request DTO and giving the request just now. Archana, Subha, have you any doubt here?
No.
Yes, sir.
Now what I need to do, first check request is null or not. So how you will check? Any idea?
Is null or empty.
It's null or empty. What is null or empty? Request dot name or Archana, it is the initial class, so that's why I'm going little bit slow. If you feel boring, just tell me.
No, no, it's fine.
Okay, so I am just returning back bad request because your user does not provide any input. Okay, now what need to do, this request come from the Angular application, right? So it is the DTO. So what we need to do, we need to convert DTO to domain model. So convert here DTO to domain model. Okay, so what I will create here, just write var category equal to new category, so domain models, and write this one. And here the second parameter is the URL handles, and just give the semicolon. Any doubt here? Okay. So we can use here one concept also, auto mapper. There is the one middleware, that is the also logic possible. But right now our API is the simple, so just I am going the simple. So our what happened? So data is coming from the request object. So I put in the category domain models. Now we need to call the our APIs. So what is the category repository dot create, and just you passed it, and here just write the await keyword. Okay, any doubt here?
No.
Now we need to put the result in some variable, right? So just I am taking the
Yes.
category from DB. Okay, and now again we need to convert domain model to DTO for the response. Just I am following the what we can say some pattern, so that later when you are work in the actual project you will follow the same thing, and then you will feel you are experienced person. When your manager or someone see the code structure and code logic, he will like, yes, you have the experience. Okay, so convert domain model to DTO. So I am giving the one variable name var response, and it is the category DTO or category not response. For response again we need to create one, guys. Let me create that is the request. This is the request for the what is the this is for the request. Again we need to create one for the response DTO. So let me the category DTO. Just category DTO.cs category details. Here I require the three parameter, one for the ID, name and the URL. So I need to take copy from here only. So let me, sorry guys, must go there, man. Just copying the thing. Okay, so three parameter ID, name, URL. Now again here I am writing var response equal to new category DTO. I know you have the several doubt why sir you are creating multiple class with same details, but this is the a best architecture or pattern here say. Category not from category, I want to detail from here, man. URL. Okay, and after the getting the response what you need to do, just return okay. Guys, have you any doubt till now?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So now let me, I think everything is okay. First let me run is anything how our APIs look like. So I just hit the run. Okay. Okay. So it will be give one error application run, but it will give error. What error it will be give? Any idea, Archana?
Swagger is not mentioned in program.cs.
Correct. So we did not inject the service. That's why it will be give the error. Okay. So let me sorry. थोड़ा वो पानी दे दो। Just let me take water, guys. So builder dot add service add scope. So for you guys, we have one homework you can do. What is the how many way we can inject the service? You need to tell the difference. Not today, when we have the next lecture. There are three way we can inject the service: scope, singleton, and transient. You need to tell the difference. If you know, you can tell.
Okay, sir.
Category category repositories. Sorted. Let me read it again. I think the connection is in category. Swagger should load, but still giving response status 5. Okay. Again, I think I missed something. What I missed, I did not provide the which type of API. HTTP post. It is the post API. Right, correct. Yes, congratulations, team. Finally, we created one API.
Yes, sir.
So you can test. I think, are you also aware about this thing, right? Swagger.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Great. So how can we test this one?
We can go to try it out, and we can give the values in to the variable, and we can execute.
Okay. So here I am. Let me the breakpoint. API is hitting in it. Just a second. And just I am giving the block. I am giving the ASP.NET core application. And is the block is the ASP payment block. And hit on the continue. Yes, it's come. Let me take the request. ASP.NET core and ASP.NET block coming. So now run it. Check it come to the category model. It's checking the database. Yes, it's come. Yes, it's generate database. Then let me the continue button. And in the bottom, it's giving the outputs again returning. It's created. Okay. So great. And if you check validate in the database also, you can see it's coming. ID auto generated, name and block. Okay, guys, have you any doubt till now?
No, sir.
Just let me add one more C sharp block and C sharp block. C sharp it one more time. It's good. Okay, great. Now let me create one more APIs. Also is the get API. Quickly. So how we can create get API?
You could mention HTTP get and then get method.
Go to the repository here first. Here I need to write the code. We need to write the simple code for this, normal code just. Any idea what should I need to write? We have the db context, right? So just write db context dot category
Category store.
dot to list.
I think to list. Pass the class name. Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Internet and write await sync. That's it. Now moving to the here controller. So what should I need to write here? Just type like http get. So I will not forget it. And then public sn get task get all
Category.
categories. At this time we don't require any input, right? We want to get all API. So just what we will get where categories from category dot getter, and we need to write some background noise is coming from my side, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there is the in my neighbor now marriage is today, so might
Okay,
might
okay, okay.
some noise is coming.
No.
Let me the this one list of category details, right? We need to convert to the domain model to details, and here we write the for each where categories in the categories, and just response dot add new this one. You guys aware about this one, right? I think
Yes.
great. Name category and again what we need to return, okay, and add the response. Okay, now let me run one more times. So again let's try it, execute. We should get two result, right? To record in the database. Yes, wow, detail is coming guys, it's good.
Yes.
Yes, so now we have two APIs ready. Now how can we use this two API in Angular application? This is the main question. Let me try this how much I today able to cover. Okay, So just I would open it. Which window guys you are using, 10 or 11? In Office?
10.
10. In Office I am using 11, that UI is different. Now let me ng serve. When I run the what happened, man? Okay, here I am, sorry, cd, go to the blog code. Blog code. Hey man, again, why this digitally saved
So
this?
I'm also facing this issue. So I use signed in, some command with signed in or
This one, set
execution policy.
execution
Yes.
policy, right. This is not good, but yes, at least I want to bind the data so that because now we need to design something what I have did last time. We created the folder, okay, UI statement, okay. Just let me run this, is just make sure it is working or not, and then I will quickly create one folder. We need to do some more settings here, that's why I am waiting. So just it's working, current our base code is working. Meanwhile, what I will do, I will use the bootstrap. Bootstrap. Sorry. Yesterday we did not install bootstrap, right?
Yes.
Yes.
In 11, in the Visual Studio, sorry, Windows 11, just they are giving like this hub feature. Just you come here, project, and right click. It will give one PowerShell option. There you can run the Angular application also. So what I am doing, I run the application from here and create any component and other stuff we are using here. So this will be not blocked. Right now we have the right now one, so it's blocking. So our application is working, right? It's loading, right? Great. Now I am using the, so let me stop it. So I will use the bootstrap. So for this you need to run npm bootstrap 5.3.3. I am not using any specific version, just I think it is the copy from the bootstrap website, so it is the latest only, right? And then I will use the navbar. nav nav just I am taking this one, okay. This UI just I am copying and used it. So let me go to the feature note. First create one folder here. We can give the name of the core. Just I am giving. You can give anything. Just type core, and it go give one again folder name. it is the give the component components components, and in this we will give the navbar, create the nav. So how we will do, how we will create the components here, ng generate component and give the path. So give the code, give the component and give the component name. So component name will be navbar, so it will be navbar. Okay, this is the simple command. Just type, hit the enter button. What happens? Recognized, not recognized, ng generate. Sorry, it's my bad. We need to give the ng generate. And just it will be take some few minutes and it will be generated. Sorry guys. Now I'm coming here and post this UI. Okay, now it's puts. Now we need to inject it. We need to inject app navbar under the. So first let me remove everything from here. Okay, just leave it this one, router or let, and everything remove it. So if you run the code again, nothing will be there. Hey man, quickly there. Next step, yes, I will give the here path, just let it run, and then I will create the services. Guys, do you want to any tea break or something like that?
No.
No, sir.
Okay, just let it. Hey man, why you are taking too much time? इसमें क्या करूँ? Yes, it's nothing is right because I remove everything, but code is loading. Now what I need to do, I need to inject our app number. So you see, I write just app and it is 3 showing 3 1, but I need to take this one. Okay, and just I save it and then see what it. Okay, so navbar is not an non meant. If navbar is angular component, verify the. Okay, import the. Okay, so then let me insert the first the bootstrap.
So we also need to this one install Bootstrap, right?
Right, you need to also. So these two URLs you need to add. Where we need to add? Here. Sorry guys.
Why we are using this script?
Notes for the bootstrap component for class.
Okay.
Yes. Still error is giving. Import component have never is already. Angular navbar. I don't think we need to insert methods. Let me check. It is the route module or common. I think it to need common. At least we need to do standalone true and common at least we need to add here. Let me add common module common common. It come from the angular.common. It should go
It's a predefined class or something, common module.
common module. How I can't just I write and click on control dot and then it is finished. And it is the yes just the alone application. It is the true, that is the, and routing should not work here. Routing router right now, router module. Stop it. I make controllers now here. I need to also make controllers. My laptop is slow little bit, that's why but I think I have 8 configuration. It's not too low. Navbar is not a non-element. If navbar is angular component, then verify the include. Import. Weird, man. It's not like that. It's giving the errors. Nav components. I just put navbar. I did not copy the everything. Custom schema is an issue. Let me check. Okay, app dot component. Oh, my component HTML URL. So I need to add here. It should come here automatically. It's already come here. Okay, but control S is not happening. Okay, sorry guys. That's why. That is the very important thing here in the Angular. When you change anything, this when I add this command, here it's automatically update here, but I did not save it, that's why it's giving the error. Right, now UI is coming, we need to remove some of the, let me quickly do. Never. Just giving the, and then home I want, and then this one link I don't want, so let me clear it. Then I want this one, make it is the admin, then action, let me the category, and then let me remove this one, and this let's comment right now, and rest of thing also we don't require this one, also we don't require this one. Okay, so now let me check the UI out. Yes, yes, it's looking perfect. So when we have we create one the category here, when we click on the our this link, then our category list will be open. So for this we need to define router, so let me go to here, app.router. So we can define the path here first. Sorry, path will be go to the admin categories, and then category, and then comma component and category list components. So we defined here admin underscore category, this is the path. Now component and category, when this anyone is the try to hit this URL, then this component or this page will be open. So here we define the route. Now we need to define under the admin sections, and admin section need to guys just let me check that one, insert this route, there is the some tricky things. So we need to add the under the configuration Bootstrap applications and app component configurations provided. Under the providers Bootstrap applications and component, then we need to do this one. Application configuration, I don't think we required here. Here we need to provide the the providers, and under the providers we defined in the array format. So we record the provider router, and we define the routes. and a route coming from app.route, this file path, app folder app.route, that means this one. Now it's defined. Now I don't think we require any other places configuration. I don't think this one required. Okay, route is so there, but configure not required to define in the main. Right, configuration no progress correct. Then let me go to the here nav app figure configure bars navbar. Here we need to give the routing. Where is the admin? Go to the admin category. Here we need to write. So I will write here Angular write router link. And then router link you need to define admin category router link router link. So first you defined for Angular anything you need to write the square bracket, then a router link. I will not use the anchor href tag. Like this we need to define it. So again Angular bracket, then single quote, and then you need to define admin categories what you defined last times, and then it will be go to the categories. Just it with the name, anything else. Category it will be give error because we need to implement add this one under the here common model order. Okay, I have already added, that's why not given it. So now let me check that one. Admin, hit the URL, any error coming. Hey man, for this why it's giving router.ts category cannot match router admin categories, not recognized. Here router admin categories, just make sure our spelling should the correct. Here also match that one. Let me try correct and save. Okay, what happened now? Reload is category cannot start slash. Under the router we need to do router configuration. Categories. Then why this error is given? Invalid route admin category cannot start with. Okay. I remove it. Let me open under the configuration. It's already defined route, so that is route is defined here. We define the route path component main. I have already defined. Here no need to define anything. Component here not to. What I did not make change. category router link that is fine. Main dot server dot. I click on save now. Save. This is hey man, another error is coming. That is not related to road 404 is not found. Why? Localhost document cursor is not required, man. Cursor. What I make mistake? Admin category. Same thing should be there under the nav components. Categories and just this one, given this ones. Feature not required, man. I say it. Common, I also say it. Application does not give any error, but why it's not loading? Any separate browser? Sorry. Sorry. What is error giving? Server and stuff photo. Why? Is there any metadata header element care set? Let me roll back that one quickly. Category I did not add it. Control backslash okay. Then we navbar here. I commented. I did not add. Edit. Okay. And under the route I have already added commented main.ts.
Yeah, one file is not okay. It's saved.
So something is missing in the configurations. What is this? Okay. So main.ts. This one. Just a minute. Let me check quickly. Under the main.ts. What need to do? Route need to do. App configuration does not require anything. So normal route.scrum common router http client should come. This is not required. That is the problem happen new .NET Angular na given update the model.it remove. In model.route.ts file is simple thing. Just you add one place everything. And here they are providing some different thing. So remove this thing not required. Okay. Just I am adding here provider and provided spelling is correct, and then this one, and then provide route, provide route, router, router, and here route, and route is coming from it, that is correct path. Okay. Hmm. Now let me check that is the breaking the things or not.
One file is unsaved.
Which file here you are showing?
Uh, Feature category, then category list.
Category this one, this one. I did not make anything here. This no need to show anything now. This one I have already shared. Let me reload it again. Hmm. That means it's not blocking this. So main is working, right? Good. Main.ts is working. Great. Now I need to enable this one here. Control question mark. Enable. Okay, which is the single quote, no? Let me try this one.
In start,
In this file it is the error.
in starting there is a double quote, and in and categories it's a single quote.
No, it is the both are the single quote. Okay, just path
Okay,
route.
maybe I'm not able to see.
Path. For path route, what they are following? Not for path, nothing. Why it's coming from here? Let me no.
So before admin, it's a double quote.
No, it is single quote here. It is the just angular bracket, curly bracket. You need to constant export, constant routes average, that is here is the n, and then you need to write curly bracket path, path expression. I don't remember
So
that.
for me, it's looking just like it's a double quote before admin.
It
No,
is
no,
the
no. It's a single quote.
The single quote is still, don't know
Yeah.
why it's
it is the
linked this
single
a double.
code here, na, right? It is the
Hmm.
single code
Yeah.
here. It is the single code. No bunk change, but what change? Nothing is the change. Component is the higher categories. Okay, category folder slash export slash category. Add path header. Okay, let me add one more path for the home just right now. This one, and if it will be the blank, then still it will be go to there. Right. Okay. Mhm. Okay, might be that's why he did not find any path, then it will go to the path. Okay, so let me add one public folder here then right now. It will be the later we will add, but right now doesn't matter. Okay, public, and it will be the home computers. Okay, so let me add quickly. Under the right arrow, add public. Okay, so ng generate C component under the public folder. or we can create under the feature folder also. Feature, let's create that folder so that everything will be spread. So public, so it will be features public slash sorry, yes, it's created here. Let me remove this one. Okay, so I add here, if path is nothing, then add here home component, and it will be the path. Now let me run the command, this one open, and meanwhile I need to change under, go to the core navbar, and here we need to add, sorry, why I did navbar, and here only go to the footer, run them. Let me close every file so that yes, it's here. Okay, so now here let me add this one, router link. Router link is spelling is the correct router link slash, yes, category, yes, category, yes guys, sorry, I need to provide the default one, I did not provided it, that's why it's getting it, but it should not like that. Why it's happening? It should not like that. App route here I did not edit, later I added this one, and then it's one. Okay, so if you did not find any path, then it will be go to the null and it will react to the home. If they have the path, then it will be the go to the, so I click here home, so here come home controller is coming, sorry, home component, under admin category I click on the category, so category list is coming. Okay, so let me summarize it what I did for this. I did some simple step. First come to the app.routes files. Might be in your company, if they are using the lesser than the 18 point version, then it will become app.route.module will become there, not app.route will become. Okay, so no need to like no worries about this, everything just you search, then in the Google or chat GPT or anything, he will provide the solutions like that. So here it was previous blank, right, if you remember. So just I added two path here, one is for blank, it will add to the home, and second for the category I added the admin category. You give any path, it's depend on your requirement. So for my scenarios I am giving the admin underscore category and component, it is the structure of how you navigate the URL in or page in Angular, and then you need the component or as per our respective component name. So I provided here, then I need to register in the main, here, and main what I need to do, I need to write this line of code I just write, right, provider route and pass the route, and this route is coming from UC app underscore app dot route, that means this one. Okay, and then this is the configuration, and in the UI side where under the navbar sections I have added again man, it's happening navbar sections. So under this one I have given the route, I did not write the href, you see here I commented href, I am not using this one, and here is also I am not using, I am instead of it I am using the router link, equal to double quotes angular bracket and single quotes, and give this path. This name should be match from here to the our app dot here. Okay, so this is the for the routing configuration in the Angular. Any doubt here, Archana and Subha?
No.
Now I am going to the now next step. I am create one folder here. One name is the service. At the category level, feature under category. I am create one service folder. Services. Under the services, I need one create the service. So let me stop first the our application and then ng generate service. And where you want to generate the service? Under the features slash category and then give the name of the service. So I am giving the category. It will be automatically add the services. The name will be happen category service. So I am giving the category service. Okay. So it's added right here. Two file added, supporting file, a special file, ignore it, and the service file. You see category.service.ts is automatically added. So here we need to write the code for the fetching the record from APIs. So just a minute. Then how to fetch the record get. So first we need to define one the model for this one also. So model will be the category model. So first we will create here one model folder also category models, and under model we need to add one file. It is the category dot model.ts, category.model.ts, and it will be contain three parameters. How many parameters it will contain? It is the id, name, and the URL handle. Just make sure it is the match the our DTL. Which DTL? This one. Okay. ID, name, and URL handle. So let me just quickly. So export. Hey man, export interface and give the category. Okay, name. And then like it. Just write the ID. String. Second is the name. So give the string and give the URL handle. URL handle. HANDLE handle, and its data type is also a string. Okay. So now it's done. Now I am going to the call the API. So how we will call? First, what component we required? We required some component like that. First, the HTTP request. So we required in Angular HTTP request. So we need to inject it at the constructor level, HTTP client. So let's go to the services folders and here constructor. So private HTTP colon HTTP client, and it's automatically come from here HTTP. Okay, just hit add. Now I am creating one methods. What creating? Get all categories. Guys, are you boring or how? Observable.
It's fine.
I need to observable, and observable what record it will be get? The category.
Category.
Category or category list of category, right? So we need to provide array. And then you need to the Angular break. Okay, it is the giving error because we are not returning anything. It's expecting the return observable category. Okay. So now we required the what we just I am return this dot htt dot, it will be the get method, right? It is the get method.
Yes.
Yes. So I write the get, and after that angular bracket start what is the category, and again category array, right? And then we required the URL here. So how sir you are we will get? I am not using the single quote. I am using the tilde. What we say this icon near the to the tilde icons in my laptop near to the escape button and top of the tab button. This icons. And then you need to define the I am define URL. So what I am doing, I will define the some base URL. So how you will do? I will create one variable with the create the what we say constant export variables environment variable we can define there. Let me create one the just it will be go to the core level means here I need to let me add one folder environment environment, okay, and under environment I will create one folders file I will add environment for development environment dot development dot ts, and one file I will create for the production level environment dot ps, okay, and both places we will define the base URL. So what I will do,
Yeah.
export. Yesterday I asked you Archana one question, export import, right? You see here I am
Yes.
exporting so that later you can import this class. It will be the constant and then it will the name is the environment. If I make any pronunciation mistake, please let me know. I am typing without seeing the keyboard, and then I am defining the API base URL, API base URL, and it is the colon. So what is the API base URL? So just go to the our here
Localhost. Top window.
this one, okay,
Yes.
and then Control S, and same thing will be sorry guys here also, okay. Now come to the category service here. Now you need to $, and here inject, and then we need to write the environment dot base URL, and under base URL you need to write from outside, and then you write the categories. It is the what is the method API get category. Okay, what I am given here, get category. Category and then semicolon. Yes. So done. Our URL is done. Now we need to use this one under the list component. So here is the list component. Here. Category list component. So what we need to define here? First we need to inject the services. But what we do this way? First we need to do the inject the service, and then the first. So come here, create the constructor. In constructor we need to define private, and it is the category service, right? So naming the very category service colon category service. This one, and it's automatically here imported it. Now we need to implement one thing, implement on init. It is the interface. We need to implement this one on it. So first we need to this dot category service dot get, and this will be the category observable dot get message. Okay, now this API will be give this detail. What we need to do, we need to put in some variable, right? So I am creating one variable here, category dollar equal to, or don't give equal to, they give the colon, and it is the observable and which type of observable is the category list, sorry, not service category, and semicolon why it's giving, it is the because it is undefined, so it's different here, and category will be the come here category service and category. Okay, now depends. Now I need to this dot check the value here. Okay, any doubt here till now, team?
No. No, sir.
Okay, now I am moving to the HTML page. There you need to define the HTMLs. Okay, quickly. So go to the here, remove this one, and just I am taking the div dot container, and then here I am putting the top margin something like that, div dot top margin 3, or not margin top, not top margin top 3, and it is the categories. Okay, just have 10 minutes category list. Category list, and then we need to take the g variable. I will take the one ng container. Just make sure spelling should be correct. If any spelling mistake happen, then it will be give an error. ngIf and it will be checking here equal to ngIf equal to category. We have created one variable category, right? So category dollars, and it is the pipe AC a sync y1c async as category. Just okay. Now I am taking again one div dot margin top 3, and here I am taking one table, table stop close tables, and header table header. I think you are aware about this, guys, right? Table head, what is the table head? Sorry, table head. Under table head we are taking the tr, and under the tr we need to take the th, right? id table head, what is the name, right?
Name.
And then table head the url, we are taking url, and then then what need to do, we need to write the for loop. So table head we added. Now what we need to add, Archana? Anything else you can suggest here?
Yes, whatever variable we have taken, we
Table
need to
body,
add the values, find the
add
values
the
here.
table body first, right?
Yes.
And here then under the table body what we need to do, add table row, right? Under the
Yes.
table row we need to write for loop. So how to write for loop under the angler? So write star ngFor, and what is the structure, let category variable, category of categories, category of categories. This variable I created above here, this one, okay. And then td. So guys, are you there? So now,
Yes, so here category is the variable that that's having values, right?
right,
And
category
categories
dot
we have created in HTML.
id. So it's come here. Now it's the same thing, two more times. Just it will be the name, and second is the, next is the url header, url header, okay. Now let's save it, and what is the next thing, anything is pending to save, make save, otherwise it will give error again. Save it, component I also save, no, okay. Now let me run it. Let's see what will happen. So what will happen here, we got or we get any error?
We we should get record.
Hope so.
Yeah.
API is running, right? API is running, yes. Hope so. No any break. Added model, okay, model I did not add, right? Might a little break, not sure, but common models should add here. Routing model dot I did not use, form or common model should add. Yes. What error is giving? Console. No. Why too much error is giving? Is the extension I need to update the here? Okay, HTTP client. Okay, let me add null injector category field. Let me add two things here. One is the common modules. Okay, it's giving error. Inject category http. So here I need to add. It is the standalone application. Standalone equal to today. Here is the common module. CO double MON common module added. Let its style it's an still error is given, and then one more is the form module. Form module is not verb. Let me form module added to one. Token, what token is there, man? Category null. Category list component factory as component line number. Okay, I make so the ignore list through must define component defined module. I get this one. Okay, constant. Get this one, that category. Nothing is though more anything complex observable. I have already added observable under this one. Correct model already there. Routing is don't think required. Router model don't require because I am not going with router model. Router I am not using router model, right? Router model. Get extensions. Token expression. Let me show you. Ask ChatGPT, भाई कहाँ पर हो? Where are you? ChatGPT open. Don't think making what mistake. List. I have added this one. Constructor already. Services. Okay. ng on it. And then in our list here, I added ng category as category. Categories by async and then category, right? Control formatted it. Getting error. This one component code is component codes. Code I have this, not this one. And HTML code. Check where I am making mistake. Making mistake. Category list component. Here are possible error scenario. Carry router 6 place. Remove this. Okay. Incorrect one. Okay, router. Yes. Okay. Observable. Okay, end point. Very simple. Category service HTTP modules. Okay, and it is under the category dot module dot ts app dot module dot ts HTTP modules provider app dot module dot ts. I don't have. Okay, okay. This is the standalone application, but HTTP client. Okay, okay. So come to the route folder app.config. We define the HTTP client here. HTTP client. Guys, 1 minute. Let me add my charger. Laptop in the charger. Ah, HTTP client. I don't think it required. Okay, then we need to under the main.ts. Is it main.ts? HTTP provide HTTP client. Okay, program HTTP client. In the main.ts, let me add route. After route, we need to add provide HTTP client. Okay. Yes, list is coming. Okay, okay, okay. So categories API is failing. Okay. Now page is opening and now getting the error URL HTTP localhost itna categories, right? So categories API is not there, category API is there, right? So now let me go to the quickly service folder category, and why I am right here category, I need to write category. Okay. Our API URL is the category, this one. Category, correct. Okay. Okay, got it. So now what we have to do? Now we are calling the our APIs, right? But we need to do some the I got the error name. Uh, Archana or Subha, do you know what is the cross origin?
Sorry?
Yes.
Cross origin. Cross origin in the one concept in the API. If you
Yes.
remember, guys, we did not define our API, right?
So for that we need to define in program.cs, right?
Right. That's why it's giving errors first. So we can do the where we can do US redirection HTTP. You can do here other set. So we can use the what is different app dot use call use call use name okay use USA use calls is options options and then guys these all are not possible the class is going to land in the one shot now option dot let me the what we allow any header right then option dot allow any method and option dot allow any origin allow any origin anything else we require do we require or oh, not I don't think let me try null heuristic dash if you go to the memory it's giving the 200 yes guys we got the details okay category list just we need to format the tables sorry and then we need to let the table just like one class table go to the HTML and here we can add the one class like we can add the table class right bootstrap table table border we can border no. Now let's see the UI hurts yes it's like that great team so we can or we can header we can give this one h1 under the h1 sections so this way our category list is displaying right now right we have added to one so it's added any doubt here
No, sir.
okay So today what we did, we first create the API. Actually we go very slow, right? We went slow, one by one steps. So API taking more time to create. After then in the Angular application we are going explain with also explaining every points. So it takes sometimes taking more time, but now we have our the service, we have service with you, and everything is ready. So when we are using next time data, very less time it will be take, right? Just for binding or any API calling. Archana, have you any questions?
No, need to see configuration part. This part is clear, but
Which where you have doubts, just tell me so that we can
no, I don't have a doubt. I will check if you provide this recording now. I will check again. Configuration part only I need to click.
okay, configuration also. Sure, I will upload it also on the YouTube, and there you can refer. Or otherwise, what I will do, I will checking this code in the GitHub, right? So you can view class by class.
Actually, I'm not aware like how I get this code from GitHub.
Oh, you don't know? Okay, no problem, no worries. It's I am expert in this, man. So just you have to create GitHub, open the github.com. I have the login here, so let me log out first. I have a login, so you need to sign here. This interface will become here, so just you sign up,
Okay.
you provide your details. Shobha, I am also recommended, you should also do. And it's provide, it is the free, giving free sign up without any card, just normal follow the process, then you will log in. I have the other also. So just you see, I have created two mini repository here, many things, some of the public, some of the private. And I have also another account like that, GitHub, and just signing. I'll tell you. HR answer Guruji, answerguruji.com. It is the so short. Where is the my phone? To look on the message. Hmm? Mm, Hey man, where is my phone? Mm, oh, sorry. So coming, it's I have set up two-factor authentication. That's why it's asking. Otherwise, if you're not set, then don't ask. Microsoft authentication come in mobile and just HR Guruji. So 833865550. Yes. So it's login here. Okay. And here also you can see I have created many things repository. So it is my personals. Now how you will get? So just like if any project, what we say, .NET Core, just like Python code pulse, and just if I just I'm giving, this is the private. So just uh, you will, I will give the link with project name, just like come here and you come here, and then you download it here. Okay, and once you click
Okay.
on the download, it will be downloaded, and then you zip unzip, it will provide the zip folder, so you unzip and used it normal application like that. So let me quickly so first let me stop the recording, right? If you don't have any doubt, so I am stopping it. Sorry guys. start max set start